to Robert Sarazin Blake from the kitchen table. My name is Robert Sarazin Blake. This is the kitchen table, and we are here right now on the north side of Seaholm Hill. A beautiful arboretum separates us from a place of higher learning. You can walk right here into all that knowledge, but not right now because it is a 3-day weekend and the professors are not in session. There are no office hours right now. The emails will not be returned. We're so happy to be here on this warm. We're warm. I talk about the weather a lot on this show because I'm out in it. And so here we are. I got the one and only Lucky Brown. That's Joe Ricci way over there. Special guest this week. It's going to be a very special afternoon. And my stalwart associate, Aaron Harmonson, there on the bass. And I did celebrate a birthday yesterday and last night, so I'm just in the zone. I'm in the zone. A hangover's not always a bad thing. That's my message today. It's not always a bad thing. Don't share that. I'm getting advice. Getting advice from the man I trust. Where were we? Well, 1 week ago we did nothing but Dylan because we were celebrating Bob Dylan's 81st birthday. I thought to transition, we're going to start off with a Dylan tune that I do a lot called Summertime off his record Shot of Love, a record I love very much. Because here we are in the summertime. Oh, in the summertime, when you were with me. I was in your presence for an hour or so. Was it a day I don't really know? Where the sun never sets, where the trees hang low by the soft and shining sea. Did you respect me for what I did, or for what I didn't do, or for keeping it hid? Did I lose my mind when I tried to get rid of everything you see in the summertime? Oh, in the summertime, when you were with me. I've got the heart and you've got the blood. We can cut through iron, we can cut through mud. Then came the warning before the flood that set everybody free. Fools they made a mock of sin. Our loyalty they tried to win, but you were closer to me than my next of kin when they didn't want to know or see in the summertime. Oh, in the summertime, when you were with me. When you were with me. Get in there, Lucky Brown, if you don't mind. Poverty and shame were theirs, but all that suffered was not to be compared with the glory that is to be. I'm still carrying the gift you gave. It's a part of me now, it's been cherished and saved. It'll be with me unto the grave and then into eternity in the summertime. Oh, in the summertime. Sing it with us here on the north side of Seaholm Hill. In the summertime. Oh, was summertime when you were with me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. You never know when a little Dylan's going to creep into the set, but that is the end of the official Dylan season that we kicked into strong last week. It's never the end of Dylan season.
Yet that giant book of Bob Dylan lyrics.
We might even take a request
table.
later on. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I said, what are we going to do? I haven't played Rock and Roll Dream in a very long time. I thought, well, let's do that today. With these fellas with me, we'll really make the Rock and Roll Dream come true. And it starts out with a poster. Bob Marley and a spliff. You get a guitar when you get older. You start building your own myth. When the band pulled into Cleveland, they were exhausted from the heat. Been a wreck out on the highway, biggest mess you'd ever seen. Well, the bass player met a girl in Toledo the night the drummer broke his hand. The fiddle player was pretty convinced she was gonna quit the band. Well, the basement show went off that night. It nearly brought the whole house down. There's no pride like the pride in the eyes of those who make it in the underground. Well, they look like a bunch of failures, unemployed, broke, and mean. But those with a quick eye could tell they were living the rock and roll dream. Tour ended in New Jersey. I was beat and I was tired. Well, the band was drinking Mad Dog 2020 and they were wired. They heckled worse, they patronized. I couldn't take another blow. Only time I ever told anyone to get them out of my show. It's not every audience you can bring to the knees. But don't let them forget who has a star and roll in your rock and roll dream. And it starts out with a poster. John Lennon wearing shades. You get a gig when you get older. Who even cares about getting paid?
Did I miss my thing?
Space is the place.
It's not what you say, it's what you don't say.
Yeah, if you don't know it, don't blow it. dark blue sea, the Yukon down to Texas, then back home to the Jamboree. I slept in bars, I played in cars, once woke up in the snow, a voice like a whip thrashing me. I get on down that road. I know what they say about the cat and curiosity, but I don't drink milk, I drink beer. I'm a man in love with a rock and roll dream. Sitting around the kitchen table on a Sunday night, the band's back from battle, swapping stories of the fight. The band broke down, didn't make any money, no one came to that show. The old guys got the same old stories, the young eyes always glow. But the band in the corner, they play here every week. The drummer gets so drunk, so stoned, that he can't play or when they break into the chorus, we all sing along, 'cause we all know what it means. We all just want another chance at the rock and roll dream. And it starts out with a poster, Bob Marley in the Split. You got a guitar, you got a lot of guitars as you get older. You're hanging on to that old man.
Classic.
Hey, fellas. It's not bad to be hungover. It's just you're not as fast as you usually are. It's just different. It's different. It's a different sort of feeling. Won't you let me call you sweetheart? Let me say I love you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Oh, keep your love light beating and your eyes always so blue. Won't you let me call you sweetheart? 'Cause sweetheart, I love you. When we first got together, we were just like two sweethearts. You could never see us, seen us apart. Oh, now things are different, and I can't find my way Won't you let me call you sweetheart? Let me say I love you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Oh, keep your love light beating and your eyes oh so blue. Won't you let me call you sweetheart? 'Cause sweetheart, I love you. We send this out to Damani and Rebecca celebrating 40 years. 40-year wedding anniversary. Just goes to show if you show up at the kitchen table, you too can make your marriage last forever and a day. And you get not one, but two songs to celebrate the moment because I was told it was a
Oh, I know what it is.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. It was to the Pierre, to the little mademoiselle. Well, you weren't a teenager. Say me to the old folks, I know myself. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. Well, they furnished the apartment with a 2-room rowboat sale. The raider was packed with TV dinners and ginger ale. But when Pierre found work, the little money coming worked out well. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. They had a hi-fi phone on board and they let it blast. 700 little records of rock and rhythm and jazz. But when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. It's summertime. Oh, keep it rolling, Lucky Brown. They had a souped-up Chevy chair at 53. Took it down to New Orleans for the anniversary. Took to the Pierre and married the mademoiselle. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. Say la vie, says the old folks, 'cause I'm sure you never can tell. Oh, we're feeling pretty good. It is time, of course, right now for the third song check-in. This is a chance to actually relax a little bit, not just be so formal about everything, and say hello to the viewers out there.
Third song.
They can be anywhere at all right now. The ones and the zeros, the cables and the screens connect this kitchen table to kitchen tables far and wide, near as well. Sometimes the kitchen table just a block away will be tuning in because normally it's cold here, but today is the first warm, maybe it's the only warm day we're going to have. So we're out, we're enjoying it. And if you are in Bellingham and you're anywhere near Newell Street, there's room for you. You come on over. Newell is a great name. Newell. Yeah. It's new but more. It's new but more. And we did not ask the trivia question after the first song, which is when I'm supposed to ask it, and I'll certainly be hearing about that in the meeting this week when we review things. But the trivia question is, what kind of trumpet is Joel playing? That's the trivia question out there, and we're looking for an answer for that in the comments. And, lots of people know and lots of people don't know. And now people who heard Damani know. And we're wondering if anybody in the comment land is gonna pipe in on that. We'll let you know a little more about that later.
Wrongest answer wins.
Yeah, and they win a tuba. And of course, out there in the world and beyond, please do support our show there by going to the PayPal or the Venmo. We thank you very much. Keep us going. We have a very special guest this week, Lucky Brown, also known as Joel Ricci, to his mother. And we will be getting to some of his original singing songs in a little bit. But at this point, we're going to do some of his instrumental tune from Mr. Lucky Brown himself. He played Friday night. He was down there at Boundary Bay Brewery with his band Funkways, which also will be making a unique appearance at the 22nd Annual Subdued String Band Jamboree. We're looking forward. It's fun to be the funk guy at a folk festival, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm a folk guy.
Well, yeah.
I'm a folk.
Joel, do you want to tell us about this
guy.
tune? We're going to do a tune here that is your original composition.
Yeah, I wrote this for the High, Wide, and Handsome Band.
That is a band that's also going to be making a long-awaited return to the Subdued String Band Jamboree. It's been 21 years of not playing the festival. Actually, they must have much anticipated.
That was when we were low, thin, and ugly.
That appearance was so long ago. I'm the only original member that's still in the High, Wide, and Handsome Band. But it's changed.
I heard you got fired.
I got fired.
But you made up. It
was
sounds
like the Pogues going out without Shane. But Joel is how long have you been part of the High, Wide, and Handsome Band? I mean,
the question is, which one of us is high, wide, or handsome?
Yeah, that is what we don't. But that can also be mentioned in the comments. We don't talk about that ourselves.
Wrongest answer wins.
So the name of this tune is "Forgotten Swing." Is this a new composition, Joel?
I forgot. It's not new. No.
Yeah.
It's been around as long as the High, Wide, and Handsome Band has.
Cool. Just something you'd be keeping in your back pocket all this time.
Yep. Well, and then I remembered it, and then I wrote it and called it Forgotten Swing. But now I forgot it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have a little groove going.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
That was fun. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks for remembering. How was that sound-wise? People at home, was the to the internet people in TV land?
Yeah, to the internet people.
Was that too loud, or was that too quiet in the mix, or just right? Comments in the comment section. Yeah, good. Thank you.
John Henry. John Henry is the man behind the screens, the cables, the ones and the zeros, bringing us. Yeah, round of applause. Yeah. Let's do this one. We used to do this one from time to time, Joel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it trumpet or vocal?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a trumpet and a vocal.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you do both at the same time? In the upper room with Jesus. In the upper room with my Lord and my God. Sit in the upper room. Oh, in the upper room. In the upper room.
In the upper room.
Oh,
In the upper room.
the upper room.
In the upper room.
With my Lord
In the upper room.
and my God.
In the upper room.
In
The upper room.
the upper room
In the upper room.
with Jesus.
In the upper room.
In the upper room with my Lord and my God. In the upper room, oh, in the upper room, oh, in the upper room with my Lord and my God. In the upper room, yeah, that's Joel Ricci with Jesus.
In the upper. You want me to do that?
Yeah.
No, in the upper room.
The upper room
In the upper room
with my Lord and my God. Sit in the upper room, oh, in the upper room, oh, in the upper room with my Lord and my God. Thank you very much. Well, we're getting into some unusual territory here. I did not know when I woke up this morning I'd be singing the song I learned from the Mahalia Jackson record. Let's do this one here, and then we're gonna pass over the songwriter's position to my associate. Well, I went swimming in the mighty Mississippi, down in Arkansas. My baby went down to the river bank. She took her clothes off. I took mine off too, and I jumped right in. Swam in the water brown. We went swimming in the mighty Mississippi. Was nobody else around. Well, now I went swimming in the mighty Mississippi, down in New Orleans. The water there is so brackish brown. When you get it, you do not feel clean. There's nothing like sitting there and watching that old muddy river roll in the land of the Creole Belle where the crawfish got sold.
Oh, another one.
You want another one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now I went swimming in many. Yeah. Oh, I went swimming in Minnehaha Falls. That's where the river begins. But the water there is so icy cold. I only went into my shins. It was a real hot day. I was sweating away. Really cooled me down. 6-pack of beer, my sweetheart dear, a little paradise we found. Well, now I went swimming in the mighty Mississippi right after I got laid on the Illinois side at sunset time. Good friends, great way to end the day. Oh, the birds were singing, the fish were jumping. I was feeling fine. I went swimming in the mighty Mississippi before I crossed that old state line. Now, if you ever go traveling in America's heartland, I'll tell you what you ought to do. Go down to the banks of the mighty Mississippi. You should go swimming too. You'll have a real good time. It won't cost a dime. Any old state you choose. Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Iowa too. I said Kentucky, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Mississippi, and Minnesota too. Yes.
All right, all right.
Well, I've been playing music with Joel and listening to Joel play music for over 20 years, and he has this little secret life as a folk singer, and he's going to share with us a couple of those songs. But before we get to that, let's answer the trivia question. The trivia question is, what sort of trumpet does Joel play? And Joel plays a...
Two answers are correct, actually.
Two
If you
answers are
answered
correct.
pocket trumpet, you are correct. If you also answered pocket cornet, you are also correct, and you win a prize.
And the difference between a trumpet and a cornet is that one is played in military bands and one is strictly for off-duty services.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's a good answer.
Okay.
Yeah. You win.
Well, it just seems
Let's
like
hear
you
for
hear
Robert
about
Blake,
it.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. And the difference between a cornet and a bugle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
There's a-
whole different. That's a whole different program. We'll
They're
get to
like-
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Different kind of different kind of snacks.
Well, grab a guitar. Do you want to
Oh,
play
yeah.
mine? You're gonna play this other guitar. Joel's gonna play my family guitar. Guitar rarely leaves the house, and special guitar lived at my Aunt Sarah's house for my childhood. It was my dad's guitar first, and this is 1964 Harmony Sovereign.
Oh,
Joel's
wow.
gonna play here.
And he tuned it, didn't he?
Yeah,
So
and it
it's-
was tuned then, and it's still
okay.
good. It's still good. Yeah. It survived a birthday party last night with some fairly fierce rain at times, and we mostly got it out of the rain there.
That'll work.
And all right, so Joel, take it away. What do you got for us?
I'd like to dedicate this song to my lovely wife, Ivy. She's watching right now. Hi.
Hi, Ivy.
This is a song that I wrote, inspired by the loving feelings that were being generated by my newfound love for her. And so I was on the road, actually. I think Robert was out there with the Yogo Man Burning Band. And I was on the bus, and I had my notepad with me along with all my other things. It's an inside joke because I carry a lot. I have a pile. My pile has a name.
Let me help you with that strap. Okay.
No.
No, you
Yeah.
it seemed like it was bothering
Actually, I
you.
want to decorate.
Oh.
Get,
Some
what's the
people-
story behind this thing?
That's my dad's work there. Dad macrame's guitar straps.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
it's
how
a
that
lot of patience, I think, to do a job like that. So I've got one here, and you've got one there.
I'm so
and
honored.
There's about 12 of them on the planet, I'd say.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'd also like to take this opportunity to say hi to our friends Louis and Julia who are out there. Carly, what's up?
Oh,
And everyone else who's tuned in out in TV land. There we go. Find that pocket.
yeah.
This world has changed. You can see it in my face. I've made my peace. The truth shall set me free. And I'll give you this. Take it if you wish. Now hold my hand. Let's walk across this land. This land. This land. Open the door. Not like it was before. And step out, exit into a world that's made brand new. And I'll give you this. Take it if you wish. Now hold my hand. Let's walk across this land. This land. This land. This land. Do 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 do. This land. This land. This land. Do 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 do. Our world has changed. It's written on your face. We've made our peace. The truth shall set us free. And I'll give you this. Take it if you wish. Now hold my hand. Let's walk across this land. This land. This land. This land. Aaron, thank you. Aaron Harmonson. I have to confess, this is our first time doing that together. Oh, no. We did that last night we did it under the tarp last night, too. I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, Aaron Harmonson, my good friend. Wow, that's cool. Do you want to do another with me? All right. I'd like to do another one. This time, I'd like to dedicate this one to all of you who may feel as though you don't fit in with the existing parameters that are set by so-called dominant culture. We are in a great situation, great opportunity right now to realize that dominant culture is really a farce, and it's a deadly farce, actually. But I wanted to just say something about that, so I made this song. I don't identify with the labels that you stuck on me. And I refuse to enable the constructs you preach. Your shadow is waiting for you to shine a light and see that thing about me you've been hating. See, you're just afraid you might be. Let me tell you that I don't identify with the labels that you stuck on me. And I refuse to enable the constructs that you preach. Draw that border between you and me. Now you got something to defend. But I'm on your side. No, I'm not your enemy. I'm your brother and your friend. A7. We could bring this fighting to an end. Now help me out, everybody. I don't identify. I don't identify. Say it with me now. I don't identify. If you don't identify, say it. I don't identify. I'm not a woman. I don't identify. I'm not a man. I don't identify. I'm so much more. I don't identify with what you think I am. I don't identify. I've never been born. I don't identify, and I'll never die. I don't identify. I'm so much more. Keep it going. I don't identify. Then meets the eye. Now you try to pin me down. Try to put me in a pigeonhole. Just quit with the labels, and I'll show you my soul. Keep going, baby. I don't identify. 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 I don't identify with the labels that you stuck on me. And I refuse to enable the constructs that you preach. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for singing with me.
Joel Ricci there singing for us here at the kitchen table. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. I think we'll keep a sing-along vibe going with one done a few times at the kitchen table. We've never had a chance to do it with these fellas. Has yet to be put into a recording. The train left the station at 2:45. 4:30 it was raining. 7:10 saw the day turn to night. Watched the flicker of a small town light. Albuquerque outward bound. Everybody loves that sound. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I always wanted to leave that place, finally pull the lever. Wendy had 2 kids and her mother in tow. 6/11/74. She packed a magazine and a couple of beers. Kids fell asleep, she felt the tears start to roll with a second sip. There's a relief when you start to slip. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I always wanted to leave that place, finally pull the lever. Back in the bar car, it was shots of Jack. Ted pulled a bottle from his beige backpack. Canteen was closed, everyone hanging on. Richard got a guitar, started a song. Hey, play something everybody knows. Satisfaction, Rolling Stones. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I always wanted to leave that place, finally pull the lever. Engineer hadn't slept in a couple of days. Made the turns only slightly haze. Thinking about his brother dead 10 years. Didn't want to give anyone those nightmares. He blasted Little Richard and Elmore James. Midnight blues on the midnight train. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I was wanting to leave that place, finally pull the lever. When you went walking, the sun was high. Ocean breeze, thick gray sky. Her new hometown had a couple of quirks. Her new life didn't include that jerk. She bought a couple candles and some ice to go. Sat out on the patio now, every day just like a clock. She's in her usual spot when around the bend comes a passenger train. Engineer watches a woman wave to the children, the lonely and the brave. Anyone making their escape. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I was wanting to leave that place, finally pull the lever. Let's do it again. Yesterday would have been better than today. Today's better than ever. I was wanting to leave that place, finally pull the lever. Yeah, thank you,
Hell
fellas.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Shall we pass it back to Joel for a couple singing songs? I think so.
I'm in the mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Joel used to live right here with us in the most northwest corner, the most northwest city, the most northwest state in the lower 48, Bellingham, Washington, my hometown. But he left a while back, and now you find him in another, arguably more or less northwestern place called Port Angeles. Yeah. But we can't argue.
The Port of
It's
Angels.
not as much of a city as Bellingham. Some people say, well, Blaine is,
Yeah.
further north. Well,
Oh, right. The
you know.
city clause.
The city
of
clause.
yeah,
city clause.
that's right.
It's second only to Santa Claus is the city clause.
Mhm.
I love Port Angeles.
Yeah. It's a
But is it?
it's a great Spanish colony.
It's not one of the lesser colonies, but one of the greater.
I don't I don't know. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you get even more beautiful gray weather than we do.
I do.
Yes.
All
cool.
the shades of gray.
All shades
It's
of
a
gray.
It's a gray rainbow.
It's a gray rainbow. It's a gray bow.
Yeah. All right. So I'm having a little trouble with. There we go.
With the old
I
Harmony
just
Sovereigns.
needs a counter. Wait. So I just got it like that. Okay. So hey everybody. Everybody still with us out in TV land?
Yeah.
Hey. Thanks for tuning in and being with us. All right. Well. This next one that I'd like to do is I offer it to everyone here, everyone out there, and I offer it to everyone in the world as a vessel, like some kind of a bowl, a container maybe, to hold our grief, because there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of tragedy and a lot of suffering, and I just want to do something creatively that I can. I'm called to be a musician in this life, and I don't have a lot to offer except that. So I bring you this song that actually I wrote a while ago. I want to make a little disclaimer. I use the word poor in it, and I say poor in connection with sadness, and I don't believe that poor is sad. Or poor is connected to sad. I think there's a lot of beauty and dignity behind poor. I think that rich and poor. I mean, I'm proud to be poor, but I'm also very rich in good friends and great music and an amazing community and pride, and I have a lot of gratitude for life, and I live near nature, and I have 2 beautiful cats. Anyway, I'm proud and feel very fortunate. Yeah, my cats. And I just want to say that when I say the word poor and in connection with the word sad, I want you to think about poor as of spiritual poverty. That it's sad that the planet and its inhabitants are suffering from. For all of the waste, the hate, and the lies, the saddest song in the world, a song from the heart of a mother when she cries, saddest song in the world. No, no, no. For all of the hungry, the sick, and the poor, the saddest song in the world. For greed and aggression, violence and war, saddest song in the world. Feeling around at the heartache and pain. We call ourselves human, but we act inhumane. Over and over and over and over again. The saddest song in the world. Imprisoned, enslaved, broken bodies and hearts. Saddest song in the world. For desperate men breaking the world up into parts. The saddest song in the world. No, no, no. Open the throat, try and sing through the tears. The saddest song in the world. Sing it out, mama, so everyone hears. The saddest song in the world. Lying awake on the floor in the night, just me and my thoughts, alone in the quiet. Over and over and over and over in my mind, the saddest song in the world.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Beautiful, Joel. Beautiful. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Can we do-
Thank you.
Let's keep it upbeat.
For me, that is upbeat.
I wrote this while looking in the mirror. Your song will be forgotten, your legacy will fade. All your plans and all your friends who helped along the way pardon sacrifices, your generosity. All the things you thought were yours will be taken away. Your loves and fears and memories, the rhythm, chords and melodies, the promises that you have broken. This love that you have saved, they'll all be gone. Do that again, that's cool. Your garden will dry up, your home will be destroyed, your body will be turned to dust along with all your toys. The battles that you won and lost, delusion you enjoyed, the inevitability you tried so hard to avoid. Your loves and fears and memories, the rhythm, chords and melodies, the promises that you have broken. This love that you have saved, they'll all be gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Once you accept that, everything becomes extremely exciting and joyful.
So Joel Reach is sometimes known as Lucky Brown, the director of what has come to be the Folkways experience. I have a few questions for you here. When we have one and only David Pender Lofgren in the group, he likes to ask people questions of a more serious nature than the sort of casual chit-chat we've been doing. And so without him here, he'll be back next week. We've been missing him so much. But he asked a couple serious questions, you know. So my serious question is, what's the chance we'll hear a tune of that nature in the midst of a Funkways set?
Oh, a chance? There is a. How many months do we have before the jamboree?
2 months.
2 months?
Well, a little more, luckily. A little more, luckily, a little more. Yeah.
There's a chance. There is a chance.
And it's an interesting question for you to ask yourself as an artist. Songs of this nature are different than the groove material generally of funkways, but is there something to be gained, something to be lost by combining them? How are you feeling right now, and how did you feel 15 years ago on that subject?
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of the things about that particular song, for example, it exists, chords. It has a form. I could teach my band, but I have not yet written a horn line, for example. And the horns would be standing there with nothing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know. So kind of like arranging for the big group is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's all the same music. And as I'm older and more secure with myself as a musician, getting closer to starting to be satisfied with tunes, I feel like I feel like I can see the as it's in its own right, from funkways all the way to my psychedelic drone music with distortion, noise.
Joel, you did offer to bring that show to the Jamboree, and I declined. Yeah, that was going to be your solo trumpet on top of a digital drone.
Yeah, but you said you didn't have a power source.
Yeah, there's no. I
plug-in.
would have said anything at that
No
point.
plug-
Yeah.
No plug-in. So
I love it when I'm wrong, and I know I'll love whatever you do. The question number 2: are you still? The last time I went to visit Joel, he said, "Would you like a cup of coffee?" You know, he lives in the woods there outside Port Angeles. Would you like a cup of coffee? I said, "Sure, that'd be great." You know, and so the first thing it is he starts a fire. I thought, well, that's interesting. But he has to he roasts his own beans in the morning. So before you make a cup of coffee, you have to start a fire in the wood stove. So that takes a little. You know, that's like 45 minutes or something to get that going. And then he gets the bean and he gets it in the pan and you gotta roast it. And Joel's, it's like this is a quality of life. Well, life is not a race, Robert. We're here to enjoy ourselves. I mean, we will all be in the ground eventually, so why don't we, take time and there's sort of a spiritual path that people really are into being present and in the moment, right? So we're going to be with the bean while it's roasting in the cast iron on the wood stove, and then of course the next step is you got to grind that, and then we're not plugging in, we're grinding one of this, so it's noon now. It's noon. We're getting somewhere, and then pour over. Pour over. Yeah. Yeah.
I've upgraded. In fact, if Jeff Sutherland is watching, what's up, brother? Jeff and I have been working on a venture of roasting coffee, and we have actually plugged in to a source of fuel that will roast multiple beans at a time.
I didn't mention there's only one bean at a time in the pan because otherwise you can't turn it just right. You have to get on each side of the bean.
And Jeff, I want to tell you, if you're watching, I've been sharing those samples that you sent me up here with, and folks are liking the coffee. So we're spreading the good coffee love up here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it started with a poster.
Yeah.
And then it became a cast iron on a fire.
Yeah.
But now we got a real roaster.
Like a real roaster.
Yeah.
Shall we do another of the instrumental tunes?
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Swing.
And on the earlier version, Joel allowed me to play along, and I used both a train wreck technique as well as a stumble and nearly recover, but not quite technique. So we're going to see if I hopefully don't have to use those techniques again. He's kind to let me play along here. And the name of this tune is?
This is Sandia Swing. This is a song written when Ivy and I were in New Mexico, and I was working with a guy who was Weston McDowell, and he's a wonderful swing singer, songwriter, and musician. And I was inspired to make this little swinging tune with him in mind, Sandia Swing, which Sandia is called so the mountains look the color of a melon in the sunset near Albuquerque.
Beautiful.
And Sandia is a melon or watermelon. I need help with the first note, though. Can we just do the little thing together for?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. out. Hey. Intro.
Yeah. Joel Ritchie, Lucky Brown, director of the Funkways Experience, playing an original tune, Sandia Swing.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice, Joel. Wow, enjoyed that. Why don't you do one and then I'll do one? I'm just enjoying hearing your songs. I've heard all my songs. I've heard all of them. Each and every one of them I've heard
Okay.
before. So
Yeah,
I'm having a great time listening to you sing your songs here at the kitchen table in the most northwest corner of the most northwest city, most northwest state in the lower 48. Special guest Joel Ritchie with Aaron Harmonson on bass. And thank you very much to our hosts for having us here. And the happy couple, one of whom is indisposed at the moment, celebrating 40 years. 40 years, we say congratulations. You're going to make 40.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
been married 10 now? 12?
11 years on June 1st, a couple days from now. Woo! Yeah, let's hear it for love. All right, so this song is the newest one of the book. I think, though I did perform it at the High Dive on Thursday night, excuse me. This could be my online debut. I got to get everything in order here. We got rocks.
Okay. Yep.
We got music.
Well, this is new material at the kitchen table. The kitchen table's not a place for tried and true and bored material. We're doing new material here. You have a whole new approach to holding the guitar right now.
I'm trying to make sure it doesn't unhook.
Yeah, yeah.
Side
That's
saddle.
Side saddle. All right.
Yeah, this might not work. Let me go back to knee.
Have a look. Maybe for a
Knee.
photograph would have been fantastic.
Go back to knee.
Yeah. Knee high by the 4th of July.
Thanks for your patience, everybody, because I just got to get situated. Had to turn the stool exactly 45 degrees.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
a round stool.
All right. Aaron's going to help me with this. We worked on this. Recently I went out and I looked around. I looked around and I found out about. I looked around and I found out about a conspiracy. I looked around and I found out about a conspiracy against me. A conspiracy against me. A conspiracy with myself against me. A conspiracy against me. A conspiracy with myself against me. Reluctantly, I let the evidence presented to me. I laid it out for the judge and the jury. I laid it out for the judge and the jury to see. I watch their faces, they debate what the fate of the case will be. A conspiracy A conspiracy against me. A conspiracy with myself against me. Me against me, me against me, me against me. I am the only one I know who could defeat me against me. Me against me, me against me, me against me. I am the only one I know who could beat me against me. Suddenly the star witness rises up from her seat. All of the courtroom falling silent as she gets to her feet. Trembling, she shouted, "This is not the way it should be." Then pointing at me, "Don't you see, from the beginning he was in on the scheme." A conspiracy against me. A conspiracy with myself against me. A conspiracy against me. A conspiracy with myself against me. Me against me, me against me, me against me. I am the only one I know who could defeat me against me. Me against me, me against me, me against me. I am the only one I know who could beat me against me. I am the only one I know who could beat me against me. I am the only one I know who could beat me against me. I am the only one I know who could beat me against me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I got kind of a Sade vibe coming off you. You know?
That's a great
And
compliment.
people kind of look at a man with a beard of your nature and they don't immediately think Sade. You know?
What's up with that?
Yeah. Well, you're changing that around. Even the burly mountain men bearded singers can use major sevens and be sweet. We're staying in a summer loving kind of zone here. What can we do? It's warm. We're warm. We are starting to layer up a little bit for the at-home audiences. But it depends where you're sitting. If you're in the shade, you're starting to layer up a little bit. But if you're in the sun, you're just still warm. And we've redefined in our minds what is warm. You know, we see the temperature and it says it's going to be low 60s. And we're going, yes, yes, yes.
Oh. Give me that trumpet.
Well, maybe one day when it's raining, you'll come skipping my way. Maybe one day when it's raining, there'll be nothing in your way. I swear it's supposed to happen just like this. You wake up one day, nothing but bliss. Maybe someday when it's raining, you'll come skipping my way. Lovers quarrel over coffee, oh, I'd love to do the same. Lovers quarrel over anything. It's part of that lover's game. It's not that I like fighting or fussing around. I just wanna be someone's favorite clown. Fussing, rolling, and laughing as we roll around and around. wouldn't mind going to parties or to see a show alone. But it sure would be nice to have someone call me on the phone. Say, what are you doing? Let's go for a walk. I've been thinking about you an awful lot, and I'd like to hold you like I've been holding you in my thoughts. Oh, keep it rolling, Joe. Come on now. So maybe someday when it's raining, you'll come skipping my way. Maybe someday when it's raining, there'll be nothing in your way. Oh, I wanna be someone's only one. I want to enjoy watching the sun fall over the ocean as I fall into someone's arms. Fall over the ocean as I fall into someone's arms. Fall over the ocean as I fall into someone's arms. Yeah. One more singing song?
I got what?
Yep.
Yeah, I got two. I got that and Stay Listening.
All right. Well, we're gonna go back to my friend over there on the right. He's got another singing song. He's got the trumpet. He's got the guitar. He's got it all going on over there. He's
Still in tune. This thing is.
Yeah.
My dad really tuned it.
he really tuned
well.
it. Yeah, he got it really well tuned. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
And how about a round of applause for on the bass there? That's Aaron Harmonson making sense of everything we're throwing at him here.
Yeah. Baby, you're good. Last night was Robert's birthday, so I reconfigured this tune into Bobby, You're Good. Maybe I'll sneak a couple Bobby, You're Goods in there. But it's called Baby, You're Good. And this is a song about what happens when your loved one says a compliment to you. Because it's kind of, I guess it is kind of about communication. It's like, when you are the one who's giving the positive feedback, you are the one who's good. That's what it's the general gist of this one.
I'm with you.
I think I might need some help with the clap. Yeah, bop, 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 bop. Thank you. All right. When you tell me I'm good, baby, you're good. You give me a thrill that I can't deny. 'Cause you were so good. Baby, you're good. Oh, baby, I try. Oh, I try. The way that you touch me, baby, you're good. You get me the way that you hold me at night. You are so good. Baby, you're good. Oh, baby, I try. Oh, I try. Oh, baby, I try. I try. I try to be the one that works the hardest for you. Oh, baby, I try. I try. I try to be the man that walks the farthest for you. Oh, baby, I try. I try. I try to be the best of man that I can for you. I try to be good. try to be good. Oh, baby, I try. What try? So when you tell me I'm good, baby, you're good. You give me a thrill that I can't deny. 'Cause you were so good. Baby, you're good. Oh, baby, I try. What try? Oh, baby, I try. I try. I try to be the man that works the hardest for you. Oh, baby, I try. I try. I'll try to be the man that walks the farthest for you. Oh, baby, I try. I try. I try to be the best of man that I can for you. I try to be good. Try to be good. Oh, Bobby, I try. What try? Oh, Bobby, you're good. Bobby, you're good. So good. So good to me. Good to me in the morning. Good to me at night. Good to me when we're getting along. Good to me in a fight. Good to me in the kitchen. Good to me in the bed. Good to me in the bathtub. Good to me in the shed. Whoa, Bobby, you're good. So good to me. Good to me now. So good to me. Oh, Bobby, you're good. Good. Good to me when it's good. Good to me when it's bad. Bobby, you're good. Good. I'm gonna say, hey, oh, baby, let me tell you one time. You're so good to me, baby. And I don't know what I can say about it except, baby, I'm gonna try to be good back to you.
Yeah, Joe.
Thank you. Yeah.
We
We're
have
gonna
time.
keep
You said
that
you have one more, and then we'll do. I'm still listening after that.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got time for it. Let's keep it
I
coming.
only have still listening is all I have left.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Watch this.
I'm worried about the guitar.
I won't hit it.
Okay.
Or
well,
drop water. Do you hear voices in your head that talk and sing to you in bed? And do those voices give you thoughts about what is good and what is not? Well, I heard something, but I'm still listening. I'm still listening. Do-do-do-ba-do, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you hear a voice that makes you laugh? Or one that knows your secret half? Is it sure? Does it doubt? Does it whisper? Does it shout? Well, I heard something, but I'm still listening. just the voice you hear every day. And sometimes we'll just go away. But if that voice should ever fall silent, be quiet till you hear it again. Well, I heard something, but I'm still listening. Everybody say,
I'm still listening.
wait, well, I heard something, but I'm still listening. Loud enough for TV Land, 3, 4. Still listening. Diddle-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da,
Yeah, Joel.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Aaron.
Well, you have been such a wonderful audience. We'd love to take you home with us, but we're at your home. So we're just going to stick around right here. Aaron Harmonson on the bass, that's our special guest. Joel Ricci. That's John Henry, who's connecting the ones, the zeros, the cables, and the screens, bringing our kitchen table to your kitchen table. Thank you to everybody tuning in wherever you are. Don't forget to find the tip jar. And as I like to say, for those of you of a certain age, a performance like this is an opportunity to turn an annuity into a...
Gratuity.
That's right.
That's really good. And then back into another annuity.
No, we won't be putting it into an annuity. All
No
gratuities
financial-
will be spent within days, weeks. In fact, I'd say we've already spent it. I mean, the chances are more than likely it's gone. It's gone before we get it, which just reminds us life is a circle.
I won't give any more financial advice until the next live stream.
It's great to see you, because we thought you were dead. Did you come back to life? Did you get out of your bed? It's great to see you. Or was that your ghost? I thought you were gone. Burnt toast, it's great to see you. I whisper nothing, sing softly on your ear. Try not to cut your moment that's here. Shadowing might be, feeling's clear. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. So it's great to see you. Are you gonna stay? Are you here for the long night? Are you leaving at the break of day? It's great to see you. Yeah, it's true. It's great to see you. It's great to be near you. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. Next week, Meg Yates will be our guest. Always a pleasure to sit around the kitchen table with Meg Yates. Week after that is Elizabeth LaParelle, wonderful singer from Western Virginia. And we will have the third Sunday in June, we'll have Bellingham's own legend of folk music, Flip Breskin, making her way back to the kitchen table. So we hope to see you again. Thanks everybody for joining us Robert Sarazin Blake, Joel Ricci, Aaron Harmonson, John Henry, and David Pinderlop's Lofgren in absentia. Emeritus. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank you, everybody.